Hello, everyone, and welcome to Makeover Monday, week 32, Watch Me Viz. Today, we are going to be taking on the Maven Analytics Paternity Leave Challenge. Let me go ahead and bring that screen up for you. Oh, 1 second. My mouse is being quite noisy. I'm sorry I started a minute late. Sorry I started a minute late. I was... let's see, is this playing on, let's see, just trying to make sure that this is going on LinkedIn as well. So just give me 1 second. Live to, oh. Okay, so I started about, let me see, manage, edit event. Let me see if I can change the time. Start date 7. Okay, so I started half an hour early, but let's get going anyway. Sorry about that. So those that catch up on this later, that is 100% my fault, and I apologize for that. I will catch everybody up once we get going. All right, so the Maven Analytics Challenge, let me go ahead and share my screen. Sorry, it's the Maven Family Leave Challenge. The Maven Analytics does these challenges every couple of I think the last one was a couple of months ago. They give everybody about a month to enter, and it's it's basically a challenge to build something with a particular data set. They have all of the entries down here listed at the bottom. There is a link to this in the description of the video, or if you just search Maven Analytics Family Leave Challenge, you will find it as well. So lots of entries here. You can go down and see more and more, etc. So I would keep an eye on their page because you get lots of really interesting ideas for visualizations. Okay, so the data set itself is right here to download. I've already done that, so I'm just going to go ahead and open up Tableau. I don't know why this video has not gone live on LinkedIn yet. Okay, well, I don't know what. All right, so let's go ahead and start up Tableau here. And my apologies to all of those that are tuning in late, or sorry, that are actually tuning in on time, but I started early. So I'm going to go ahead and connect to the data set. And let's see, it's in Makeover Monday, data 2023, parental leave, and it's this parental leave file. Now, I haven't looked at this data at all, so I probably should. So there's a data dictionary. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up as well. Okay, so it's just the field. So company, the industry, paid maternity leave, unpaid maternity leave, paid paternity leave, unpaid paternity. Okay, so we can look at this. We can compare paternity and maternity, etc. Okay, so that's good. We may end up needing to pivot this data, but for now, let me cancel that. We should be able to just go on. Okay, so this is, and these are, so this should be a number. This should be a number, and both of these should be, let's see. So some of these you get 20 and a half months. I assume it's months. Is that, no, weeks. So you get 20 and a half weeks. Okay, that's interesting. That's an interesting number. Paternity leave, you see a lot of them get none. And then we've got these extra columns, which I'll go ahead and hide. Okay, if you're on YouTube, you can feel free to leave any comments on here. I don't know why the chat isn't going here. Okay, good morning, good morning. Oh, there we go. Now the chat is there. Okay, there's also NA values. Yeah, so Jen, those just became null. So what I probably am going to need to do is convert the nulls to, So that's the question here. Is the paid paternity leave 0 or is it null? I would assume it's probably 0 in this case, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and have a look here. So, and then Tableau read these two in as dimensions. So I'm just going to move those down to be measures. Okay. So let's start off just something really simple. So we've got the company, paid maternity leave, unpaid maternity leave. Sorry, let's say paid paternity leave. And we see the two here. So Grant Thornton, 51 days of paternity leave. So they do even. Interesting. That's great. So Grant Thornton does an even number of days between paternity and maternity leave. Let's sort. Let's just sort this again. I'm curious to see where Facebook is in here because they have a pretty good paternity leave policy. At least they used to. Okay, not listed. So it looks like not all that many companies. We only have 1,600 companies have completed this. Oh, they're not in alphabetical order. Sorry, there we go. Maybe that's why I couldn't find it. So let's see. E, F, F, F. Okay, so Facebook must be under Meta. META. Yeah, there we go. So Facebook has 22 for paternity and no paid leave for paternity leave. Okay, let's look at maybe some other company. Let's say Google. What do they have? They're kind of known for good benefits. So they get 24 paternity and 24 maternity, 18 paternity. So that's great. Okay, so null means they didn't get data for those values. Okay, so I'll leave that blank then, Jen, or leave it as null, thanks. And you on YouTube are lucky because I started this a half hour early. So anybody that's trying to watch on, that wants to watch on, what's it called? LinkedIn is going to be out of luck. Right, so we've done this before. There's lots of ways we could visualize this data. So I'm just going to maybe compare the measures. So let's do it that way. Analysis, stack marks off. I'm going to change the mark type to a circle. And now we can see the difference between. So null means they didn't answer. Okay. Let's see, what's that back here? NA means no information was provided. Okay. Right. So, but a lot of them have 0. If I go here, yeah, so we got 8 for paternity. And let's see, so let's look at. So theirs is null, so that wasn't answered. Gong. There must be a lot of them that are null. Yeah. So that makes this a bit more difficult because it's so few companies give paternity leave that it's hard to compare them. Yeah, so I can't really compare paternity and maternity. Okay, so let's just look at maybe, let's say, let's try it this way. Okay, so I'm going to change this into a dimension. So these are all of the different paternity leaves, and I'm going to count the number of companies that are at that level. Okay, so 32. So we've got a lot of nulls. So one company, okay, this is that one we looked at before. Okay, so let's make this bars instead. And we see something like that. If I make this discrete, yeah, so the problem with making it discrete is up here on the end, numbers start to get skipped. And there's Tableau doesn't understand how to make that right. So what if I default properties, actually create bins, and let's make them every 1. Let's use that here instead. Yes, now when you use a bin, you do get all of the numbers in between, but still so many of them are null because they don't answer. Okay. So of the 1,600, only 252 provide paternity leave. Okay, so right. So let's do paternity leave. All values. We want to say at least one. And then let's just see how many companies. So 252 companies, which is the same that we had here. Yep, 252. All right. So let's now make this a count distinct and put it as a number. So I'm going to say something like companies providing paternity, something like, actually, I probably could do the same for right. So if I switch this back, so only 250, but that number needs a bit of context. So I think what I should do is maybe create a, so I can't say, let's see, what I'm thinking is, oh, I don't have my microphone. One second. Hopefully you were still able to hear okay. Just realized I didn't have that. I built a new desk today. Switch over to that. Okay, that should be. Can you let me know if that sounds better now? It should be. Let me go back to here. Hide settings. That's not it. Where is my audio? There we go. So Yeti. Okay, that's good. All right, so all fixed now. Let's go back here and then back to Tableau. Okay, so we have 252 companies providing paternity leave. Now, those that didn't answer, if they didn't answer if there was paternity leave or not, so in other words, all those that were null, I feel like they didn't answer because they don't want to say that they don't have any. Because I would think if a company has paternity leave, you would think they would want to shout about it. So what do you all think in the chat? How would you handle that? Would you assume that all those other companies that didn't have paternity, that didn't respond to paternity leave, so for example, 1,316 of the companies did not even respond. So, because what I'm thinking is, do I make this a percentage? So percent providing paternity leave. So I'm going to do count distinct of companies divided by, yeah, I'm thinking no response should be no paternity. Yeah, I think so too, Stephen. So count distinct of company. Okay, so then this needs to be a sum. Okay, so if I put this on the text as well, so only 15%, default properties, number format, percentage, 0 decimals. So only 16% of companies provide paternity leave. So I think that's a more impactful number. So let me do this. 16% of companies provide paternity leave. Okay, so something like that. So we don't want that. Okay. Percent with paternity leave. Duplicate that. Yeah, Jen, I think you're right as well. It does, from the data dictionary, it looks like users reporting complete, or NA means no information has been reported. This is user reported data, but we don't know who the user is. Is it an employee or is it an HR department? I would think that they would ask HR departments, not individual people, because individual people might not know, especially if they're not parents. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that for now. So I'm just going to now look at the percent that are providing maternity leave. So let's drag that here. At least one. And we want to do percent providing. Oh, this could just be percent providing leave. Okay, so 97% of companies provide maternity leave. Okay, so let's, I'm just going to double check those numbers. So let me, so that's 53 out of 1,600. So 1457. 1557. So that's 97%. Okay, yep. So that's right. So 97% give maternity leave, but only 60% give paternity leave. Okay. All right, let's make this nice and big and bold. So far, just coming up with a couple of big numbers. Oh, I need to make that bold. All right. Then we could always just do something like, company maternity leave and just sort them. Let's say maternity leave by company. And let's duplicate, make this paternity leave by company. Okay. And what we could do here then is maybe we could highlight the top 10. Okay, so we want to create a set. And let's call this the top 10 maternity. And I'm going to use all top 10. Let's make this one paternity. Okay, we put that on color, and now we're just, okay, so yeah, this is kind of a pain. So Tableau put Bain & Company, so these are a tie, so it just did it alphabetically. So what might have been better then, instead of doing a set, is maybe to do a rank. So let's say rank top 10 maternity. Let's make that discrete. Right, so now the problem is the nulls are at the top. So we could maybe filter out the nulls. Oops. Okay, there we go. And then what I could say then is, I actually want this to say less than or equal to 10. And let's put that on color. There we go. And we have 11 because there's a tie. So that's good. Okay, that's what I wanted. So let's make the true that. And let's see, let's make the true purple and the false maybe green. Okay, so now we should be able to duplicate that and do the same for maternity. Where's the here? Light. True is purple, false is green. I play around with the colors way too much. Let's maybe make the false light blue. Yeah, let's just leave it for now. All right. So this is 50. Okay, so this is a year. And then we've got this one that's 51, 50. Okay, that's good. So paternity, let's maybe turn on the labels. No, let's not do that. I want to label just the top 10. So top 10 pat label. So if that, then I want the sum of paternity leave and this is going to just put the label on just those values there. Let's match the mark color, maybe make it bold, something like that. And then I can do the same thing for the maternity leave. Let's top 10 mat label. And I want to say if maternity, then sum of maternity leave. Okay. Oops, what happened there? There we go. Okay. So that gives us those two. We could then also look at, okay, so let me just, let's call this total maternity leave. And this would be paid plus unpaid. Total okay, so now my thinking here is on this one here, maternity leave by company, I could put total maternity leave. I'm going to make it a dual axis, synchronize, make both mark types a bar, remove measure names, and synchronize. Okay, that is synchronized. And then this one, get rid of that, get rid of that. So now, so what I'm trying to do is show in the background the total. There we go, something like that. So this is just showing, okay, maybe I need to get rid of the field on the color then. And let's put measure names onto color. And let's get rid of the label. So what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to compare the total to what they actually get, if that makes sense. And we can't do really a nested sort on this either. Because ideally, no, that's okay. Ideally, like Spokane, Washington, Spokane County would be above Wynyard Wood, something like that. But how can I sort it two ways? Don't know if I can. Okay, let's just leave it like that for now. Let's make this one maybe a gray. What color should we use here? What if we just go with a dark color? It's very shouty. It's okay. What I don't like is this doesn't sort inside of those bars. So how can I do that? How can I sort this? So I've got it sorting by the total. Let me try something. I'm just going to, and then let's sort this by that field. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, it's because it's paternity. Okay, still didn't work. Oh, yes, it did. Is everything sorted? Yeah, but now it's not sorted by the total. Okay, so that didn't work. I just don't like the way that looks. Maybe what I could do then is maybe I should I should make this one maybe a Gantt bar, because then that shows where that ranks across. So we can compare like total leave to something like that. And then maybe we turn the labels on. Maybe something like that. Yeah, I think that's okay. Excuse me. Oh, I even delayed the live stream now on, oops. I delayed the live stream till 4:30 on LinkedIn somehow. Oh, well. Okay. Right. Let's see. So that's a different view. The question is, what is the challenge? So the challenge is, see, it says paternity leave trends. Let's see. Let's look at the challenge winner here. Okay, so what this person did was they only looked at data that had both paid and unpaid paternity leave. Oh, no. Okay, not quite sure what that means. So they took the approach of comparing it to the 14 weeks ILO standard. Okay. Right. Okay. I'm just going to pluck a couple ideas from this here. All right, so let's see if I can replicate. So average number of paid weeks, maternity, paternity. Okay, so that gets us the same result. All right. So we can maybe change the colors up a bit. Let's maybe do green and orange. Yeah, that's okay. We'll go something. So this is average paid leave. And then we want to duplicate this to be unpaid and then unpaid. Okay. Right. So we don't need Okay, so this is good. This is good information. I thought your T-shirt said Dota, the game. I don't know what Dota, the game is. Right. Okay, so we can hide that format. I'm just going to get rid of the grid lines. Off. Off. Okay. So then that should fix both of those, and then we can hide that. Okay, so that gives us average paid and unpaid. So it's basically coloring by maternity or paternity. That's fine. All right. Companies, let's see. The average amount of maternity leave cash benefit should be adequate to keep the mother and her child healthy and out of poverty. Okay. So, okay, so let's see. Less than 14 weeks. So let's say paid. Let's see. Okay, so 373. Let's now make this a percent of total. 23.37. Okay, yep. So that matches with that one there as well. Okay, so we can then. I really like some of this viz, so that's why I'm kind of replicating it a bit. So let's hide the label. Let's turn this into a pie chart, or sorry, a. What do I want to do? What the hell am I trying to say? A donut. Yeah. So let's make a pie. That's going to go on angle. That's going to go on color. Let's reverse those. Okay. Really dumb that we have to do these charts this way. Actually, I'm going to make this one average. I'm going to make this one average 0.0 so we can control everything separately. Get rid of that. And then we want to make this, let's see, make this one white. And for this one, let's maybe match those colors again. What did I use before? Color safe, I think. True. And then for the false, let's use gray. Okay. So the pie we want to make bigger. God, it's so freaking annoying. Okay. So let's hide the header. But I want the okay, so we want to default properties format percentage. But I want that number in the middle. Okay. So if I do company count distinct, okay, so now it's showing both values here. You see they're overlapped. So I need to change, let's see. Right, so I need to hide the 23. I don't want to do that. Yes, it's not going to work. Okay, I'm going to try something here. Duplicate. I only want to show the 77 in the middle, not the 23 as well. So I'm going to duplicate that field. And let's put this on label and get rid of that one. It didn't quite work, did it? Because I want to hide that. Okay, so let's put this on color instead. And I want to hide that. Okay, there we go. So now we can move that back to detail and move this label to the middle. So what I've done is, let's get rid of the label here. Okay, so what I did there was I duplicated this last 14 weeks calculation, redid my table calc on the circle, and then, but I only wanted to show the 77% value. So when I put this one on color, I had true and false over here. And when I right click on the false, I can hide it. So that happens after the calculation. In Tableau's order of operations, that hide option, that happens after the table calc is computed. So that's why that works. Okay. Okay, something like that. Okay, let's go here to the tooltip and turn them off. Great. All right, can you show only max value on label? Yeah, that's kind of what I did there, Jen. Could I have done it with a max? I probably could have. I just didn't think of doing it that way. Okay, so we've got the 77%. So this is percent giving 14 plus week. Let's see. Should I do it the other way around? I think I'm going to actually reverse this. More than. I'm actually going to swap this. And then I need to swap this one as well. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to turn the story around and make it about the, only 14 companies are giving more than. Okay, so then maybe what I could do is I could go back to, so that's that. Okay, unpaid, paid. I could go back to the, let's filter this to just true. And we could put the company and the paid maternity leave. There we go. So 373 companies give paid maternity leave. Great. Okay. So which companies? So we can then maybe look at which industries offer the best average maternity leave. Okay, so transportation. Again, this is only probably, this is, how many companies is this? Let's see, show fields all. Yes, there's only one company here. So that doesn't, okay, so that's not very useful. It kind of skews the data. I'm surprised tech companies aren't higher. Okay, so it doesn't help either. Let's go back over here and see what other ideas we got. Okay. Let's change this. Let's create a new sheet. Okay, so that's good. So this is companies giving 14 plus weeks. So these two will kind of go together, this and this. So far we like these four, or I like these four, so let's make those green. And we could replicate this for let's make this paternity. Okay, so this is going to be count distinctive companies. So let's duplicate, edit, pat leave, paid paternity leave. So then paid paternity leave. So I think we could say of those that are surveyed. Wait, is that not the right one? We used color safe. Okay. And then down here, I need to duplicate this one. Let's call this pet leave company. And then okay, what happened there? Okay. Trying to remember how I get the hidden values back. Okay. There we go. Okay. 14 plus weeks paternity leave. So 47 companies. Okay. So I think maybe back over here, I should be excluding the false. There we go. So 17%. So again, or sorry, exclude the nulls because we want to make sure that we're not assuming those are 0. Okay. Let's see if you guys have any other comments. No comments yet. Okay. Right. So we've got, what do we have so far? We've got several things here. So that. So then for the paternity leave, let's see. So I want to go with a different color then. So annoying. Just want to be consistent with my colors. Okay. Great. I don't think I care about the unpaid. So this should be 16%. But I want this to be at least one. Do I get the same number here? So I'm going to say here that my paid pat leave is greater than 0 and paid pat leave not equal null. Do that instead. Oh, that's in a bracket. Okay, so that's fine. So it's still 16%. Okay, so we're good there. I just wanted to make sure that was working right. Give paid. Let me just duplicate this and do the same thing for maternity leave. So this would be paid maternity leave. Paid maternity leave. Okay. So I like both of those. Color green. 16%. What did we get back over here? 17%. 14 plus weeks paid paternity leave. How am I getting a bigger number here? Yeah, so something's not right here. Why am I getting different numbers? Okay. So I'm just going to not use those. Okay, what else do we have here? So companies. Let's look back over here. Oh, okay, this is good. So let's say industry, and this had the number of companies. And this would be so let's put this here instead. No. The total number of companies, paid and unpaid leave combined. Where does that star come in? Highest percentage comes over in less than 14 weeks of maternity. Oh, less than 14. But we're doing greater than 14. So what I could do is I could make this a percent of total. And let's see, 8.2. And then we want to compute this using industry. No, that's not right. I'm going to say for each industry that way. There we go. Okay, so now if I move that to color. Okay. So now if I can sort this by the truths, okay. Sort by paid. So if that, then I want to return the company names, and then I want to do a count distinct on those. Oh, that's just the number, though. Okay, there we go. So it's just a list of the companies. All right, so again, not particularly great. Let's see. Okay, so let me go back here and see what other kind of where else could we look? We're gonna look on Pinterest, and let's look for paid maternity leave dashboard. Okay, so this is, oh, it's by me. Okay, so that goes left and right. So we could try that. Let's try that real quick. Okay, so let's do it by maybe industry. Oops, yeah. And no, let's do it by company. Okay, and we want to do mother, let's see, total maternity leave. And on top of that, we want to drop the paid maternity leave. Move that to color. And then let's rearrange these. Okay, there we go. They're stacked. So analysis, stack marks off. Okay. The industry field includes sub-industry. Oh, great. So sub-industry, what does that even mean? Oh, I see. Okay, well, that's easy enough. So if, let's see, transform, custom split, that. So that should take care of that. Okay, yep. So let's rename this. Okay, did I do anything else with industry? No. So let's make this one our green, color safe, green. And then we want the total male, so total paternity, and we want the paid paternity. Okay, but I want these to go the other direction, so I'm going to put a minus in front of them. Okay. Okay, great. So format. I'm going to do 0 decimals, but we want to make sure that we do a custom number to get rid of the minus sign on the negatives. Okay, and these should all be, we should probably make all these averages since I'm doing it by industry. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that doesn't make sense. That's only one mark. For information services. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, this is what doesn't make sense. If oh no, that's okay. So insurance is 9. That's my total. But then I'm getting 11. Oh wait, information services. Strange. I'm not getting a total for information. Oh, okay. I think what I need to do in my totals is I need to wrap this in a ZN. Let's see. Okay, that didn't work, did it? I still have a problem here. Okay, so the problem now is for information services. I don't have any companies paid maternity. So I'm getting nulls for all of my total paternity leave. It's because my unpaid is 0. That's weird. I think same thing here. Yeah, so some of these, they're all nulls in the, okay, I think I'm going to have to leave it like that. And then what we could do is we could then, how's this one sorted? Paid parental leave entitlement. Oops. Okay. So the question now is, how do I sort this? Do I sort it by the field descending average total maternity leave average? There we go. Yeah, something like that. What's the order of this one? Include share limit. Oh, this is sorted by them. Okay, so we want to sort this by the average paid. Okay, there we go. So now it's sorting by the green bars. Okay. And then let's format the view and let's put in our grid lines. Okay, let's edit the axis. Get rid of that. Okay, but I think I need better colors. All right, so I'm going to go back and this is going to be my final. Well, we might be able to put a couple of big numbers in here, maybe, but I want a different color palette. Let's see. Okay, I think that's all right. I think that's better. Okay, so let's hide the nulls. Hide that. But if there's no industry, do I want to put NA? I think I'm going to exclude the NA industry where there's no industry. 26. Yes, there's only one. This is where the nulls come in as a problem again, because the there's 4 companies, but the average is 26, which isn't fair to go with that. So if I change that didn't fix anything. Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay, and then so I'm going to set my tick marks to be every 5. Okay. Good in the sub issue. Oh, should have tried median. That's a good point there, Jen. Let's make this median. That didn't work out, did it? Oh, because the medians are always going to turn. Yeah, I'm going to stick with the average because the median for paternity leave is probably almost always going to be 0. Yeah, so I'll just stick with the average. Okay, so let's maybe build a dashboard like this one. I don't know what size this is. So this is 1280. Let's see. No, it's 1280 by 720. Wrong way. All right, but I don't want it to be, well, let's just try it here. So this is sheet 16. So this is okay. Okay, so that gives me a nice little legend at the bottom there. So the question now is, do I want to put some kind of, oh, I probably should have. Yeah, because I think I'm going to put some big numbers at the top. So I'm going to drop in my flow to vertical. And then what I said, so started at 0, 0. Oops. 720 by 1280. And let's put maybe some inner padding. All right, so let me drop this sheet in here. Okay, let's hide the title. And then I want to put, let's see, I want to put a title in here. So I'll just call this title for now. And then I want to have, if I put some big numbers here, let's see what numbers would make sense to go in here. Those other numbers make sense. That. I don't think that's really useful. Where the heck is my colors here? All right, so if I go back here, but I had these donuts before. So I could probably do something like this. We did color light. True, is that? That's the male. Where's that? Yeah, so now I'm just trying to clean up the dashboard. Okay, and figure out what I want to put in here. So if I show the caption here, I'm going to get rid of these two sheets. Go away. I used the wrong color here. This should be this greenish color. And that means these should be the other way around because I want the green on the left and the purple on the right. And let's put a blank in here. Give it a background, and then I'm going to put some padding on the top and the bottom. Okay. Okay, let's make this fit in higher view. All right. So I think, so I'm not going to try the median. I want to finish in the next 3 minutes so that the people on, I'm going to actually delete the event on edit event. Oh, details. I don't know how to delete an event on manage. Cancel event. Cancel event. There we go. Okay. So what does this look like then? So if I do that. So, all right. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to make this the greenish color and make it bold. And I'm going to make this one the purplish color and make it bold. That way it's just even more clear what's going on down the bottom. Okay. What could we come up with a title? Okay, it doesn't have a title. Okay. This is a really terrible title. Maybe just something like that. App and parental leave. Come on, stupid bold. Okay. Industries that provide the most paid leave. Okay, so now I think I need to average paid maternity leave. Okay, so now I need to go in and clean up these tooltips. There's no tooltips there, which is good. Average paid. Okay, so now when you hover over, we should see everything. Okay, so now if I put all 4 of these onto the tooltip, we should get all of them. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Okay, and then these default properties, the format, pane number. Average paid paternity leave format. There we go. Okay, tooltip. Okay, that looks like crap. Good, that looks better. All right, so let's go back to the dashboard. I'm going to make this the first sheet. All right, percent of companies, law firms, cosmetics, philanthropy. Okay, great. So I'm going to call it quits there. I guess and I appreciate everybody tuning in. I don't see any more comments from you all, so I don't think I missed anything. But yeah, hopefully you learned something. So I did a lot of kind of exploring the data today. I didn't really do much explaining, so sorry about that. But I liked the original visualization, so that's why or I like some of the stats in the original, so that's why I reproduced those. But then I think the thing that really helped me was doing this search on Pinterest. And I don't know if so that just happened to be the first one that I saw. Trying to think. So none of these are really dashboards. So we could call this just data. You go like paid maternity leave. Yeah, so there's more options when you do that. Paid leave, unpaid leave, So it's another makeover Monday. Some people do waffle charts. So that looks kind of neat. This I don't think would work very well because we don't have everything. So anyway, have a search around Pinterest, have a search around Google. I tend to put in infographic or dashboard or something like that in the search, and that helps a lot. Okay, so I think with that, I'm going to call it quits. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And I will see you next time. Bye. Actually, there might not be one next week. I'll let you know.